I'm Natalie. I want to tell you about the Tonglen practice. I think it's a really lovely practice, especially today. Tonglen means Tong meaning give, giving, and Len meaning receiving. And this is a practice you can do, although it can be its own meditative practice. I encourage everyone to do it anywhere they notice tension. I think it's an empowering, compassionate practice where you are breathing in, you are taking on the suffering of others, yourself, a group, the world, humanity, whatever your subject is. You're breathing it in. You can send it to your heart, and then we transmute it and send compassion back. So you could do this in the car during a traffic jam. You could do this, when you're listening to somebody's story or a terrible story you hear about. You can do this in the grocery store line, in the TSA clearing procedures, at the airport. You can do this when you see a 911 responder, speeding away, firefighters, police, anyone you care about suffering. This can be something that you're doing. If you see somebody, I think what I like about this is it gives us something to focus on that's helpful and attention, rather than stewing and getting scared and adding to the more lower themes of consciousness. We can be sending back a higher theme of compassion, and not from like a sort of judgy or righteous or like sympathy, but this more empathic connection of compassion. So I would encourage, this is something you take with you anywhere. I don't think it needs to be something you do in a particularly established area of meditation, although you can choose to be very intentional about it too. But I love the idea of taking my mind as focused on compassion of people around me, and I feel like I'm doing something actively with my intention, my presence. My presence then is focused on compassion. So I'm going to include sort of a guided meditative practice, but I would encourage that this is something you mentally do with you anywhere. And you can make this part of a japa mala practice too, where every bead could be, or you could section it off, like one bead is on the inhale and one bead is on the exhale, sending out the compassion, or a bead could be both the inhale and exhale. But you do have to focus and concentrate on the suffering and the tension and the claustrophobia, or the lower themes that you're inhaling into your heart. And then from here, transmuting and sending it outward to the world, sending compassion to all who can receive it. So I think this is a lovely practice. I think that we can all contribute to positive vibes everywhere if we all do this. So thank you for hearing about this, learning about this. If you do it, thank you for your practice. We are all benefiting from this. So every generation, every creature, everything has consumed air. It's been around for, so in that sense, we're all connected by breath. And so it's very fitting that we are using our breath to transmute suffering. So thank you for your practice. I hope that you can help contribute to higher vibes on this planet. Find yourself to a seated position. Let's use the gong to center ourselves, our attention. Spine straight, hands resting wherever comfortable. Allow yourself to release any physical tension, feeling the support of the ground, the earth beneath you. Shifting your attention to your breath. Notice the natural rhythm of your breathing. Feel the coolness of the inhale, the warmth of the exhale. Allow the breath to become the focal point for our attention. Bring to mind someone or something you care about who may be experiencing suffering, challenges. Set the intention to ease their pain, bring comfort through your practice. As you inhale, visualize taking in the suffering, difficult feelings. You can imagine the pain as a smoke or a heavy fog. Breathing in the darkness, accepting it with compassion. Recognize you are not alone experiencing difficulties. Hold the suffering within your heart with a sense of compassion. Allow yourself to fully acknowledge and be present with the pain. We're not trying to change it. You can picture your heart transforming this. And as you exhale, visualize sending out relief, comfort, healing to your loved one or the situation or whoever. It can be a bright light, a warm, soothing energy. Send love and compassion with each exhale, radiating it to your loved one and beyond, any others who may be experiencing similar challenges. You can also release it to yourself if you notice difficult feelings in this moment. Gently release the visualization. Return focus to your own breath. And take a few moments to rest in the stillness and compassion you have cultivated. Acknowledge any emotions that may have arisen during this practice without judgment. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Carry this sense of compassion and connection with you as you continue with your day. Thank you. Namaste.